Hi, student. This is Chernusi back to continue our learning tips video number 2. So today we are going to talk about learning tips video 2, as learning is a habit. So first we need to explain what is learning, and then what is tips, and what is a habit. So learning is a way of getting some information willingly, like you want to take some information, you want to look for it, you want to know about it, so and you want to use it or do something with it. So that's what we call learning. Tips are just suggestions or advice or instructions, like a way of doing something. So that's what we call tips. Not really a big lesson, it's just a small short lesson that we call tips. A habit is something that you do over and over until it becomes part of you, until you do it automatically without even thinking. That's what we call a habit in a short definition, short way, short understanding. So we have here 5 levels of interactions, or 5 levels of interaction. Means that, or call it communication, or call it association. Okay, so when you see people talking or interacting, so in a oral way, so like they're talking, there are here 5 levels. So, and it is not only important to understand your audience or the people you're talking to, but at what level. Is it a level of informing, a level of chatting, a level of lecturing, a level of teaching, or a level of coaching or training? So this video, we're going to just make it as short as possible, but also make sure that we understand where we are in relation to this information with whomever, with whatever, with any person we are in contact with. We know whether we are giving information or getting information, whether we are chatting, okay, or if we are being lectured, or we are lecturing, or we're teaching or being taught, or we're coaching or being coached. So information means that we give just an information to someone. For example, I would say Walmart is 2 blocks away. I'm just giving the information. Or customer service is to the right, okay, or answering a question, where are the restrooms? I say the restrooms are ahead of you. I'm just giving you information. Now chatting, we do that a lot in WhatsApp, okay. So we chat a lot, which means that we talk, you talk to me, I talk to you, okay, and then we change the topic or subject and talk about something else for a few minutes. We talk about something else, and then we talk about something else, then we talk about something else, so until we finish talking, and then we hang up, or we part. So that's what chatting means, that in interaction. So you talk to me, I talk to you, but with no purpose, okay, with no nothing special to talk about. We're just talking because we want to spend some time together. That's what we call chatting. Now lecturing is taught mainly by the pastors or the imams, okay, or sometimes in meetings. So we have those type of speeches where someone is giving some information. Sometimes takes half an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half, something like that, a lecture, okay. So somebody talking to us about something, a subject, a topic. So he's talking to us, want us to know about it, and at the end we may have questions and he can answer those questions, and the lecture is done. When it comes to teaching, this is used mostly by teachers in classrooms with students, okay, mostly kids, okay, where the teacher gives the information. He gives a lecture, okay, but he is expecting the student to understand it and to give him a feedback, and that feedback mainly is done in a kind of test, a test that the student will take to prove that he or she understood the lesson. So that we call teaching. So everybody knows about teaching, because I'm like teaching you right now. So when it comes to coaching, coaching combines the teaching part but also the physical part, the practical part of learning. So let's take here an example of getting a driver's license, learning how to drive a car. First we get the knowledge, which is just knowledge. Somebody may teach us, maybe a book can teach us, okay, on how to drive. Turn left, turn right, stop at the red light, okay, continue on the green light, and so on. So this is a knowledge. So we learn the learning what we call the learning part of the driving code. Then when we finish, we go to driving school, or we also can have a friend or a relative who can teach us how to drive. So he sat to our left in the car, and we started driving, and he tells us to turn right or turn left, or to continue the road, or to signal to the right or to the left, and so on. So this is the best explanation on coaching or on training. So this is the video we have today for learning. So hopefully this can help you just identify your audience. So whether the people you're dealing with are just informing you, or you just chatting like most of friends do, or lecturing like many teachers do, or teaching like the agreement between teacher and student, okay, usually are done, or coaching, which gets you to a level where we can learn practical knowledge. So here in this school, we combine the teaching and the coaching. Mostly there are no lectures. However, the audience I'm talking to are mostly in the level of chatting. So mostly they love chatting, okay, and lecturing they listen very well. But when it comes to teaching, it needs some like more will to do the learning part. When somebody is being taught, it is important that they be willing to listen and to understand and to give a feedback of the knowledge they have, and that is sometimes challenging for the audience I am addressing today. Thanks, and hopefully this video gives you some insight on how to define your audience and move up to a better level of association.